That's right, you can't. You simply cannot. Simply cannot. Okay, we've drawn Primordial, or Primordium, or... we have Primo, which, you know, Primo's fairly strong, provided you get aggressive as the option. With Dregs, which, I don't know if that matters. It is Dazed Talos. I believe that's Scourge Arcus. I think I'm remembering that the one without yeah, that's Scourge Arcus, okay. Don Morsello, yeah. And Sap Seraph. Some Prismal Dust. Okay, so Prismal Dust could factor in for a Superfoods? Maybe? Wicklash on the Superfoods, because then Burnout doesn't matter because you'd be handing, like, as long as you get enough of it in there, because the plus 10. I don't know, it feels weird. Maybe not. Maybe not, maybe that's gone too far. Cave-ins. Cave-in memes. No memes, I'm on 3 wins. Oh man, that means we can't get both of these this run. I think the guaranteed morsel's pretty good since we don't have Plink. That opens us up for maybe 2 Gorge units. And it means mitosis. Alright, well, aggressive's available, so we take it. It also means that mitosis is take cave in 200 IQ plays. I might have to knock a couple zeros off that. First defense, hey? Oh, yeah. So there is no tournament of games today because brackets take 15 days to complete. We do 2 a month. So any month with 31 days doesn't get one. I don't know what we're going to do about February because I don't want to bank them up and start having some, you know, like this time of year they'll be starting like 3 days early. That's just silly. Can we get this guy? So it's the archer in the back. Yeah, we can get this with Plinks. Sure, one. Oh, 10 armor. Ugh. Alright, so it looks like we can't get this guy. Unless we can chomp him. One of the other things is... No, that's it. We just need to be able to chomp him. And first defense sucks because there's 4 archers in the fight altogether. So you need to be able to take... the damage, and not killing the backline archer behind the boss is terrible. It does so much damage. It effectively makes the boss a 10 attack boss, and we're aggressive. We're not tanky. I don't know. Today we need to suggest all forms of Hey, Methos, I was just saying, there's no TOG today because on months with 31 days, we don't have enough matchups. Because it only takes 15 days to get through a bracket. So on day 31, we've completed the 2 brackets already. But Panz did not forget again. You Mary Jane 15. What a great username. It's a shame you're a wannabe famous bot. Let me help you out with that. There we go. Alright, let's make our steward famous. Oh look, we plinked that idiot. That's nice. I did not Beelzebub. I'm a ghost. How insulting. very rude Beazle was. Super spoopy later, what are you playing? Where's my plink? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Problem solved. Anyway, so survival games is what we're after for tomorrow's TOG. So far we've got Don't Starve, which I would play Don't Starve together with viewers. Raft, Subnautica, This War of Mine, The Forest, Green Hell, and The Long Dark. So the games with the crafty sort of feel to it. I don't know if there's any other survival games that are just pure survival. We could go for anything that you have to sort of scavenge water and like bandages and stuff like that to keep yourself alive only while getting through a story. I guess that could be acceptable. The Forest is on the list, yeah. Here you go, T. This one's for you. Oh, T to veal. It's your lucky day. Oh, I got 2 cave-ins in the first fight. We just want an X-Umbra here, right? Depends how much we want to fight. Do the morsel thing. I think we want to do the morsel thing. More so than doing the Wicklash thing or the I don't know. I still think the art of this is a bit sus. Like they're circle jerking and reforming that unit. That's not a good sign. Hello, Timnos. Woo. Blue Candle Boys is sus. He's easy. We're looking for a Gorger and there's Merchant of Steel on this side. We get multi-strike with health and 10 attack. Oh no, but he's so beautiful. They need a capacity morsel. I don't know how that works, but you know, like you eat him and you get an extra capacity on the floor. That's probably a little. Please take a Morselmaster here. I guess that's fine. I wonder if you can win with Morselmaster. To be fair, you could probably win with any unit and Primordial, right? What do you need to do? I mean, the Gorges help because they have the lifesteal. Oh, the dogs. Hello, Kizron. How are you today? What's wrong with IRL stuff today? Are you an anti spooper? I'm okay with it as long as the shenanigans stay to a minimum. think I want health and multi-strike here, and I'm okay with that. 10 health's just a little low. 35 is really low. But for the time being, that's okay. You're an anti-clown fiesta person? Ah, are you a get off my lawn, old man? Oh, your grocery order has been getting screwed up. Do you get groceries delivered? Seems strong. You don't have to have an excuse for... I find it strange. You don't need to have an excuse to get your groceries delivered. And I always hated the fact that when it first became a thing and people started getting their groceries delivered, you would tell someone. Like, I've never had mine delivered because I just go to the shops, right? And I'm too cheap. And Mrs. Panz does it anyway. But you'd see people would... The looks of, you get your groceries delivered? Like there's something wrong with taking advantage of new things. What is wrong with having someone, like, ordering your groceries online, having someone pick and deliver it? Like, that seems fine, right? But there's this need to justify why we do stuff like that, as if it's like, I don't know, like society's filled with stupid morons. Or oh wait, I solved that problem. Okay, cool. I understand now. Okay. Yeah, but who wants to walk home with like their weekly groceries? Like, there's a reason you take the shopping trolley to the car and fill the boot and or back seat and or front seat and footwell up with an enormous amount of food that you could possibly never eat in such space of time before you need to do it all again. So you don't have to carry it all home. Now, I used to live very close to a unreasonably priced little food store that was occasionally okay to get bread and milk from because they were the only thing that had standard prices. Put your groceries in a boot. That's what we call the trunk of a car in other countries that are not America. But yeah, so I would walk to it to get. I don't think I'm going to be using that. Let's just dish it. You know, to get bread and milk or the occasional emergency. You know, oh crap, I really need this. I guess I better go to the overpriced place. And generally, that was cheaper than getting in the car to go to the supermarket anyway, and time-wise, definitely. So I wouldn't do something like that. But yeah, for the regular weekly shopping. I think of nothing worse than having to, you know. Plus, even like the handles on the bags, even for small trips, anything that's soft is going to get squashed because the top of the bag squeezes in when it hangs down and stuff. No, there's a lot more countries than that. Because I think practically, you got America calls it a trunk, maybe Canada. Probably not, just because they don't want to, Americanize. Yeah, but 10 to 15 minutes walk is easy, right? But, like I said, if you're bringing home 10 plus bags of stuff, including litres of milk, maybe orange juice, ice cream, you know. All other things with, considerable weight to them. You purposely call things the American names here because people get vexed about American slang. That's because people are stupid. Like, just straight up. Oh, I could have done this better. Oh well. Cave in fatigued. Yep. There's an option here to have everything picked, packed, and paid for you. You just drive in, they load. We have that over here, but you have to. You don't get to pick it up from a delivery and get it in your car. You pick it up from the front of the store. And you have to take it out to your car. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if there was a place that had the in-car option. Or in delivery area option. Yeah, but that's just because you're a trouble causer, bees. Troublemaker. I think I'm good without this. You are super chaotic neutral? Lie. That's what chaotic evil people say, so that they can just randomly do the evil thing but not be labelled evil. It's interesting. Do I want another? I think I do want another thing. That's the second Shadow Siege. We're taking Construct? I don't think we can do it. Like, he just doesn't... I mean, sure, he's got multi, but we've already got a unit with multi. I mean, Kevin can get up to bigger damage, though. I mean, I get it, Bees. Well, technically, if it's flex desks, but people are choosing to sit in the same one every day, fair enough, you do have the right to sit in any one you want, I suppose. But doing it just for the purpose of making someone uncomfortable? Like, that's just mean. Let's skip Kevin here. Do we need the monies? Let's just take a little bit of damage. Exactly, they can't play. Yeah, but that's the point. Like, doing it just because they can't complain, and like you get to be a jerk for the sake of being a jerk, and feel good about being a jerk to someone who's supposed to be like your coworker and someone that you work on the same team. Why do something, especially going out of your way, like you put yourself out by going into work extra early, just so that you can, do something you know they will dislike? I mean, yeah, if it's people that show up every day just so they can sit at the window. Although I'm the type of person that I don't really care what's outside the window because I go to work to do work. Not to stare at people walking past. And I would actually choose not to sit near the window so people can't see me. Yeah, going in early to avoid rush hours. Probably a better reason to go into work early than to mess with people. Let's upgrade Blink. How do I want to do this Prismal Dust thing? Hey Solid, how you doing? It's pancake time. Hey, whoa, whoa, whoa. My ghost definitely has a beard. Like Kizron said, I'm not going to lift the sheet up, though. It's hot under here and I'm not wearing clothes. You know, I'm allowed to do that in the privacy of my own home. But I'm not allowed to show you that on stream. I'm naked under my clothes. Well, I suppose technically the sheet is clothing, right? Who else is naked under their clothes out there? There's a reason Mrs. Panz turns the light off at night? Yeah, so she can go to sleep. Yeah, and that's smart, Kizron, too, because it's a lot cheaper than all the designer stuff that doesn't even, I don't know, like, words. I'm lost for words at designer stuff with clothes. Oh, I could have got an extra morsel out. Bad pants. Now, he's only going to live for 2 turns. We're going to get 36 instead of 30 if we don't boost him. And he'll be gone sooner so we can get more morsels in. It's pancake time. Thank you for the sub. Welcome. Boo. Really don't like Talos. She's a meanie. Let's hold on to this one and feed that one back to our Morselmaster later. Okay, yeah, more about Kizron. You refuse to accept a delivery 2 days late because you reordered and don't want double the groceries. Hang on. Were you trying to add to an... Or, like, it seems like there's more details there that I'm not quite understanding. They may or may not be relevant. He's strong enough to kill both of those, so that is good. You ordered it. It never arrived. Nobody contacted you, nobody replied to your request for details. Had you already paid for it? He's gonna... that's a problem. He's gonna eat my morsels. I don't want him to eat my morsels. You don't pay until the goods are delivered. Okay, fair enough. Wow, that's crazy. What's stopping people from just ordering groceries to someone else's house? We clash on a morsel, I love it. Right, the new order is due in half an hour, and the old one got refused at the door half an hour ago. So you refused the old one half an hour ago. It probably would have been that picked at the same time. It wouldn't have been old food. Although that does make it would have made it a lot harder to refuse the second one if you'd paid for the first one, even though it was late. Hey Drago, how you doing, man? Oh, the payment is earmarked when you order. That makes more sense. Right, we gotcha. Right, so yeah, that's kind of a spot. You have to refuse the first one, because if you pay for the first one, you can't deny the second one if they deliver the second one on time. And I bet a lot of people you could get caught out by that, whereas you're like, oh, my order's here, you pay for it. Then when your second order shows up and you're like, no, I've already got my order earlier today, they could be like, no, this is the second order. You've already paid for the first one. And then you're screwed, right? Okay, TWL, good luck with the chores, man. I mean, this is working. I can't see it working out long term, though. Feels like an overall bad strategy. There should be a sad Panz leave. Like some water boiling over and covering his face, looking like tears. You feel dizzy? You should probably sit down then, dude. No, endless or spike? It's gotta be spike, right? So now the thing, like, do we go dogwise? Like, this is, I'm confused now. We need more than what we've got damage-wise. Do we have a countdown, Kizron? How much time have you got? Is there like an app that, because like I want to follow this grocery thing through. We want to be here to support you, but also because we're invested in this saga, we have to know now. You know, what's the update? How far away are we? Is there an app that shows the GPS location of the driver? You know, is there a tracker that says it's been packed and put on the truck? Like, what sort of level of information do we have here? So the order has been placed. Oh man, I'm starting to think that your order was placed, and when it was picked, the dude just scanned the wrong one and put it to the old order. They text when they loaded in the van. Did they text for the first order? Right, so we currently have a multi-striking Morselmaster, which isn't bad. But I have a feeling we need something like this along the way to bring it home. And the first order sent the text. Did you reply to that text and say, take it back, it's 2 days late? Or it's a do not reply, or no reply available service, probably. I don't want to take one of these. I feel like it's wrong not to, but I can't think how I get it to work without a ton more morsels. Alright, let's just get more morsels then. Thanks, Drago. I was going for spooky. It's Halloween and all. Well, that's rude to text them like that, Kizron, because they had told you they put it on the truck. Which should have been their response. They should have responded with, "We just told you we packed it and put it on the truck. What part of that in English do you not understand?" And they could have insulted with some form of brain-dead moronness in there, and it would have been totally acceptable response to your question. You were more polite? Well, in which case they could respond, "Please refer to our previous message for the exact location of your goods," i.e. back of truck. To which I would have expected you to reply again with a touche, and maybe a disgruntled old man emoji. They didn't reply. They probably read your question and went, "Stupid old man, we just told him it was on the truck." Wait, so not only was it 2 days late, but it was also 2 hours late on the day it was supposed to get there? Have you considered changing supermarket delivery service to somewhere else? Wait, did they text you on the day that it was... When did they... I thought you said they texted you today. Did they text you on the day it was supposed to get there but didn't? Because I was asking if they texted you today about the one that didn't show up. No, you're not clearly telling your story very well. I think it's because you're frustrated because you haven't eaten in 2 days. Have you tried having a snack in the meantime to tide you over while you wait for your groceries to show up? Or are you like doing some sort of live action roleplay of your Fallout 4 survival character where you become enfeebled with lack of water and food? I'm screwing this up. No, I asked a simple question. No. Did they text? Did you get a text today about the first order, the one that you refused? That's what I'd asked. Hey, Paul, how you doing, man? No. Okay. So that may have actually been the order that's been sitting on the truck for 2 days. It was? Well, that's wrong. Did you order any milk? Like, was there any dairy that was very likely... Oh, you should have taken it then and gotten violently ill and, like, been all-American and sued them. I think we're doing something like this. Again, don't know if I've got... I think I want to do it like this. Not unjustifiably sued if you take a delivery order that has 2-day-old like dairy products that you've ordered from groceries that have been left to sit on in a truck for 2 days. Although, kind of dirty if you intentionally find out and then get violently ill just so you can prove your point. But I think at that stage it's someone else's issue, right? Oh, it's double gorge, not double eat. I make that mistake too often. Yeah, that's becoming a thing where... Like, that's becoming... Okay, I got a rubble morsel. I could have permafrosted a shroud spike at some point, I think. No, I think I got that after I could have done it. But we can... That seems okay. Yeah. I mean, now I can understand why people look at you funny when you say you'll get your groceries delivered, if that's the state of the UK grocery delivery. Ours is really good. But the guy brings... Well, my dad gets his delivered, and I've been there, and the guy shows up, really polite, brings it inside, puts the stuff right near their fridge, but out of the way so they can still walk around it. You know, very polite. Doesn't park in the driveway and doesn't block any other driveways. Your experience with delivery is you get the soonest expiring food. Yeah, see, that's just scammy. What that does, though, is that opens the door for someone to have a better delivery service where they can be like, okay, so the person who packs your order goes out and gets the stuff that's the freshest, the same that you would. You know, we guarantee not to give you the milk that's expiring tomorrow. You know, and that could be a selling point to get you more customers. Because people like that sort of stuff. They're like, wow, that's really cool. If you're willing to pay a full delivery charge for a delivery from a restricted selection of items, you can get it here within an hour. See, that's a good service to add on top of what you do as a business, right? To be like, okay, let's put this in place to give some people an alternate. Come on, Plink. Seriously? Couldn't have tried a little harder. Could have chomped. Doesn't matter. So where are we at, Kizron? Is this delivery supposed to be here yet? I still don't get nah, too many questions. With the limited knowledge I have of the complete everything, my recommendation and all its professional advice is that you should change supermarkets. These guys don't seem to provide service appropriate, befitting of what you should be getting. Find one with an app that has a tracker so you can see where the truck is, because that's really cool. I reckon my dad would lose minutes on the day that his deliveries are getting to his house. You know, like every quarter of an hour, just looking at the phone for 10 seconds to see where the truck is. It's definitely worth it. Oh, it's not due for 30 to 90 minutes. Oh, that's cool, because I'll be here for the end of that, so we'll get to find out. We'll put a countdown timer. Kizron's food delivery. 30 to 90 minutes. You don't usually order from these guys? I'm guessing you're not going to be usually ordering from them in the future either. I do want health on dog, but I think I need to do something with morsels. Maybe an unconsume on that bottle. Or a permafrost on a spike. Or a pog box. Your preferred delivery suppliers had awful delivery slots. Worse than 2 days late. Fully booked for 2 weeks. Wow. It's not even Christmas time. I'm probably glad that's not an unconsumed, because I would have wanted that. Man, we're going to double morsel that morsel maker with something big, maybe. Maybe that's the next form of Uber. You reckon that would work? So instead of using the grocery store's delivery, you get an Uber grocery guy who goes to the store, gets you the stuff off the shelf, pays for it, and then brings it back to you in like a simple round trip. That way you're not, you know, you don't have to worry about the grocery store getting you crap off the shelf or getting you the milk that's expiring tomorrow or the bread that looks like it's been squashed. Oh, the Uber delivery is how you can get the groceries in under an hour? Right. But does the store still pick the stuff? Right? Because I want, you know, have this completely separate from the store. Right? So that the Uber guy gets in there and, you know, someone who's good, like, you know, you have 5-star rating, you know, so, you know, Mrs. Johnson down the road could recommend Bob the fruit picker because he consistently gets her the best choice of tomatoes and never gets her grapes that are soft or soggy, you know. You know, and always makes sure he always seems to get milk that has an extra day on the shelf than she could ever find if she went to the grocery store. You know. Okay, can we do this? Poor Primo. Oh, hang on, we can save. We can't save Primo if I want to use a spike though. It's freaking rude, man. Should put a -1 on a spike. I mean, there's gonna be multiples of them. You used up all your typing points for the day, so you're just it's all typos from here on out. I don't know if that's acceptable. So I can either spike it with something good or give him a lot of... Alright, let's do this. That's rubbish. It really is. Got 6 damage. Yay, 6 damage shield. Woo! Also, I should have put that guy at the front. You know what? Let's put this guy at the front. Fixed it. And the comic... What is with the comically oversized boxes? Because that's a thing. That's a... Does it make you feel like they're doing a better service? Or is it so that the... maybe it's so that the truck, like everything, the top of the boxes all line up on the truck, so then they can put the next layer on the top of all the boxes. That would kind of make sense a little bit. Hey, Arana Skyman, how you doing? But I know what you mean about the boxes, Kizran. That's definitely a thing. A lot of picking is done by machine as well. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'd say it's to do with... Like, there's definitely that's part of it, and the, the thing that I was saying. The same delivery height would be a thing. What? Hog. You're amused by the delivery of a cushion you got from the item in a box surrounded by padding. Yeah. Again, robots, right? But that's kind of funny. Like, that is definitely a funny. Ha. 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 I kind of like the idea of a cushion coming delivered, surrounded in padding. Like, I'd hate to think, like, you know, there's something nice about breaking in a nice pillow or a cushion yourself, getting to use it for the first time. You know, you'd hate to think that, you know, it got done over by, like, some poorly packed book. I don't know why I said book. But anything else. So being able to open and be like, oh, look. Until you see some dirty fingerprints on it somewhere and you're like, God damn it. Is it plain, patterned, or does it have a picture on it, Gizron? Yeah, having a cushion crushed by being placed underneath the TV before it even arrives. You've seen the slides of the failed fragile delivery items, and one of them is an older LCD flat screen that the package had been bent in half. It has an angle smaller than 90 degrees, so it's actually been, you know, bent through what would be 180 degrees unbent, through 90 degrees up to like 60 degrees, so it could be shoved in someone's top part of their mailbox. It's like, I'm sure the delivery driver had to know that, like, unless it was the Hulk, or maybe Thor or someone delivering it who didn't realize they were breaking plastic and glass and electronics to fit it in there. Like, that had to be intentional. It's a hilarious pick. It's worth a find if you can Google it. When looking for a cushion to boost the life of an old chair, get one designed for wheelchair users. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense, because they have to be sturdy enough, like durable enough to be sat on for long times, and also be comfortable and all those good deals. Yeah, good. That's a very pro tip, Gizron. Hey, Naruto, thanks, man. I went all out this year. I'm thinking about this Umbra Stone. I don't have anything that hits super hard, and I got a multi, so maybe it's not a good pick. But you know what I like? Ember Cache. I do like an Ember Cache. Let's see if we can get some health for our dog. I mean, that's health for dog, right? Let's just do that. Harvest is fine. It means we can't chump. And Rally's also fine, because morsels. This is looking good. This is going to be a real big test, though. Is that Rally? Okay, that sucks, because that's where I want to put 2 units. It's okay to put Primo there first, because it doesn't matter if Primo's. Nice try. I think we take the damage shield in future turns. These aren't very high. I don't think we can hold it till Arcus. We'll get hit by something else. But it does add 2 hit points, and that might matter. And then we should get a lifesteal somewhere along the way to fill back up from that. Rally is so dumb. When one of your units dies, yes, I can't jump with them. Get him. Dang it. Need to get 2 into that one before... Nice. Okay. Huh, I wonder if I just do that. I'm not going to use these. Okay, we're up to nowhere near enough healing on Arcus. However, Oh. Oh, wow. Huh. Pog. Hey, Arrow, how you doing, man? It's Halloween, Arrow. I'm wearing a costume. Yeah, it's dress up, make believe, not actually ghost. But shh, shh, shh. Okay, so that buys us 10 turns against Seraph. In which case we can do 2,000 damage. We are a long way from winning this. And I don't know what the plan... Ooh. Okay. Hey Aka, how you doing? Really? Okay, hang on. Community challenge complete? Wait, what? We got a community challenge going? Oh, is it a one-sided run? Nice. Alright, we'll do that after this run. No, I did not forget. Today is the 31st, and a tournament of games bracket only takes 15 days to get through. So 7 times a year, it looks like we'll have a day off. However, February kind of screws that up, but I'll sort something out for February as well. What we do need, though, for tomorrow's bracket, which is survival games, is a list of survival games. So far, we have Don't Starve, Raft, Subnautica, This War of Mine, The Forest, Green Hell, and The Long Dark. No. So just because it has a survival mode doesn't count. I mean, you can suggest it. Yeah, sure. Why not? Suggest it. I'm not putting it on the list, though. Just to be open and honest about that. Green Hell sucks if you know the ending, but I don't know the ending. Oh, 7 days to die. That's it. Yeah, that could be that could be one. Cool. I know a certain someone that's really good at that game could give me pointers. Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of Frostpunk, but I could put it on the list. Stalker would be interesting, but the many times I've tried to re-get Stalker going on different computers that aren't like ancient computers, and even the amount of times I tried getting it running when it was new on a computer befitting the time that it was supposed to be running on was bad enough. Let alone trying to get it to run on a computer these days. Oh, come on, Valkyrie. I'm sure you can. I'm sure you can work it out. I should edit that. No, what do we want? We can go... I could look for another permafrost. Permafrost on Wretch would be very good. Valkyrie, don't ruin the immersion. I need people to think I'm actually wearing a sheep and the camera's still got a sheet, and the camera's still rolling. So, keep it to yourself. More authentic if streamer actually sitting here in costume today. I'm just sitting very still. How did Nier Automata rank? I don't know. It lost somewhere instead of coming first. With the draw, I could start whiplashing my main guy. Yeah, that's probably true. He's not going to burn out, right? That'll at least up the damage a little bit. It is plus 10 now. Valkyrie, don't let me ban you already. You've only been here 10 minutes. Super Stew? Super Stew. Yeah, happy? Yeah. Hold over Wretch just so I can play it every time. That doesn't seem good. Oh, I could have permed both of them. I think perma Wretch is probably better though, right? No, I mean, unless we get Wretch early. Yeah, permering that one was going to be better than a -1. Well, it depends how you get there. But we definitely don't want to draw Wretch like a turn early. If you draw it a turn late, it's not that bad because you're probably only going to get it out twice at best. Yeah, you'd have to be super lucky to play it 3 times. But yeah, for something like this, although we are drawing fairly quickly, so you're probably going to get it back quick. But yeah, you don't want to just miss it and have to wait 3 turns. That would be really bad. I wonder if that means we don't care about... No, we still want him to clean up. Guess one of the issues is though that like we've already got 4 in there, and that's going to keep happening. No wonder. That puts a lot of pressure on though. I think with a Wretch, it's not worth now. Leaking. Hey, why didn't you die? What did I miss? God damn it. I did not mean for him to... I just... How does a Dreg survive, though? Didn't he get hit by a Gilded Wing? No, I think, Paul, if pray with a question mark is in your question, the answer is like an instant no. We don't pray. We calculate and come up with the best decision. I'm still curious as to how he survived. He only took 1 damage. Oh, it was hit the back. So the Gilded Wing hit the morsels and the 1 damage unit hit him instead of being at the front and dying. That's kind of funny. But not at the same time. Dang. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Frick, doesn't matter. I probably could have done the big play. Crazy. Oh no. No. Alright, at least he's burning out, but he's gonna eat first. Jerk. I really want to hold on to this morsel somehow. Oh wait, we can retch it back maybe. He's only got 2 turns left, so we may as well Wicklash him, right? Give him the extra 50 since he's not pushing the burnout forward. Hey, Exploits, how you doing? Oh man, really couldn't get the shroud spike, the other spike. Man, that could have been so good. All right, we just wait till next turn. We don't need to wait till next turn. That would be bad. I reckon you can use Cave In. If you cave in that situation where the bottom floor is still open, and we've got 4 units on this floor and 4+ units on this floor, do the extra over the 7 for this stay here, or do they push down into that one? Does the card say anything? Move down a floor into the back of that floor. Because that could be a way to force extra morsels down and possibly still leave the big boy up top. They probably go from front to back. So if there was 4 units on this floor, you'd need to have 3 morsels on the front, maybe? That could be interesting. I want to know now. I want to know. Okay, that's 500 a turn. I think we're going to be okay here. We need like 1 wretch to make this work. We probably didn't even need a wretch with the amount that going from 20 to 40. It's nice having it though. Come back to that. Mold braces, probably not. And there's no point re-rolling. If holdover Wicklash works, like, is it enough? It is if we get it off on Primo quickly. And then start punching the other dude. I don't know, Akka. I mean, contact lenses exist. Now, Ghost Sheet doesn't get a beard. We've already covered this one. Beard is under the sheet. Yeah, I haven't worn contacts for years. And it got to a stage where it was only for sport. Or for wearing a costume. Which was... Oh, Halloween pizza, nice. Yeah, sad news about Sean Connery. Nice. I didn't realise it was 90s. It was in his 90s. Well, I mean, 90 is in his 90s, right? Okay, I'm going to preempt something here, and hopefully this works. Might be a little early. Man, that gives like, it's gonna give, won't give 20? It's gonna give, it'll give 20 plus damage shield, which might not get us through. Hey Gunnersafe, how you doing? that's enough. If I take both the hits too, we kill these things, which we need to kill at least one of them. Probably safer just to kill both of them. And we got 96. It's like 130. What's that? 134. Alright, if I put the drag in the front, we don't kill this one. Don't put the drag in the front then. Easy solution there. Why did the back one not die then? The big wipe. What was the big wipe in Metropolis? I mean, I could say something very rude about what it wasn't, but as funny as that would be, not true. Oh man, are we going to get another big Brisbane dust? Is this the Pog turn? Can we get 9 morsels out? I mean, we're going to come close. The answer is yes. Yes, we can. They reset everyone's accounts? Man, I'm glad I stopped playing. That's disgusting to do that. I mean, it's one way of boosting numbers to get more play airtime on Steam. Hey, Solid. What manner of survival game? I mean, the crafty survival ones are kind of cool. But, you know, if we have a bigger list to sort of wade through. Let me finish this fight and I'll go over some of the ones that we've already got on the list. Oh, that's convenient. That's very convenient. Thanks, game. Oh, we're gonna get a big spike of here. Excuse me, chat. I just need a moment by myself. You know, let's give that to you, guy. You're a good boy. Treat yourself. Hey, Marty. I mean, it's no 99 spike on Kevin, but... Turns out you can do this with a morsel, mate. Oh, okay, come on. This has... Do it. Where is he? He's not there. Oh, it's because of the sap. That's why they don't do it. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. I'm only looking at 5 turns against Seraph though, a little scared. Okay, 6 turns against Seraph. Yeah, so people say stuff like that, solid, but here's the problem. You're making assumptions on what I don't like by things you haven't seen me play. Right? Marty, thank you so much for the 3 months.
The November sub goal. October looking kind of stacked already.
Ah, it is. We've done well. Thank you very much. No, I'll wait for you next month. So while you can look at the games people do play and say, well, I see him play and enjoy those games, the only true assumption you can make is, I know he likes and enjoys those games. Just because you don't see someone play other games doesn't mean they don't like them. Yeah? Especially from a streaming point of view. Like I stream games that, like Monster Train, because people come and watch. When your feet are cold, you like to shroud mitosis. Yeah, well played. I was just thinking that, Kizron. That's a chromo way to be. I think we're going to get there. We are running out of turns. Like we had those 20 odd damage shields we had aren't lasting. These filthy, dirty little shade wings. They deal some damage. However, we're going to fix that right now. Let's keep those. You've heard me talk negatively about things like 7 Days to Die. You have never heard me say something negative about 7 Days to Die. You've only heard me ask Headwound if he successfully died within 7 days. Even though I know that's not the plan of the game. Or Death by... I think you're thinking of another streamer. Hey, we did it, chat. But we need more souls. More souls for the train. Dying Light? Again, I think you're thinking of a different streamer. That's okay. We'll just assume they were wildly famous, and you're confusing me for them, and I'll be grateful for the, grateful for that. Hey, look, sometimes you go on a trip, can't explain it. You might want us, if these confusions continue, though, we might suggest medical help. Just because we're concerned about your well-being. Officially a streak, chat. We are officially now on a streak at 4 games.